Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. After covering Single Inferno, what should I do? Right now I'm covering The Bachelor and it's coming to his end. There's 2 episodes left and the season will be over, and I saw hot pairing since the season just started. I said, why not covering? I don't know if it will be the same as Single Inferno. Single Inferno is a bigger show. It's at Netflix, so it's watched all over the world. But I said I'm gonna give a chance to another Korean dating show. The American one, I'm not doing right now. I like hookup Korean dating show. I love watching Hasinya. I was frustrated. I said never watch that show again. Now let's see if I'm drawn to hard pairing. Like if they really have the intention of getting married, just like the show said. We're gonna talk about that in a bit. The next few months, we're gonna talk about hard pairing. It has 16 episodes. So that means for more. Hopefully it does well enough for me to keep recapping. I will keep talking about the show if the video gets viewed, and so that I don't feel like I'm wasting my time. Otherwise, it would be better to just focus on the short. But I took a chance on this show. Please don't disappoint me. Please, people who are here to watch Single Inferno, please stay and watch this new show. Hopefully, it's good enough. The first episode, I'm gonna talk about what I feel about the show. If things gonna be different moving forward, and yeah, we will see. Let's talk about hard pairing. This is a new form of hard senior. It's not just about having the senior, it's about really considering getting married. So people who come on this show have the right intention. It's not just another dating show and they're really thinking about getting married. Hopefully they really have that intention, because I was just joking. I say even people who go and marry at first sight, not all of them have the intention of getting married. People who go to Love is Blind don't have the intention of getting married. So hard pairing, we will see. Hard pairing will be in Italy. So they all travel to Tuscany, Italy. I want to travel to Italy this year. Please God, allow it. By the end of the summer, they'll be in a beautiful house in the countryside, and the first person to arrive in the house. Before that, they show the contestant. We will talk about the books that they prepare and stuff like that. Introduction and stuff like that. See the panelists, among the panelists, she won. My favorite actress that I forgot her name. I'm sorry. $1 lawyer. This is an actress that I really love. In the house, the first contestant to arrive, her name is Jaeyoung. She was busy with work. She didn't have, she just took this time off to come here. She walked around the house. When she get inside the house, she's still in the house because she was the first person. She even said later that she was there for 1 hour before the next person arrived. She took around the house. She takes some nice picture, and the house is very beautiful. And then we have the second person to arrive, and there's a guy who arrived in the house. His name is Hoo Jae. Hoo Jae is very handsome. When we met Jaeyoung, I was like, is that love at first sight? They are both so shy, they were not even talking, and they just stay so silent. And I joke, guys, is she gonna say, did I just make my husband?
어떻게 첫 만남.
Don't you say that he wasn't nervous when he first came, but seeing her face make him even more nervous. They were so shy to speak, and they went to get water in the kitchen together. Just like Hasinya, the rule is like you're not allowed to reveal your age and occupation, just like Single Inferno. After they chat, they barely chat, but they would just stay in the shyness. But it felt kind of like there was some kind of like the first initial attractions, and the next arrival, his name is Jimmy. Jimmy is talking about the fact that he's busy working. He want to get married by the time he's 35 or 36. The panelist said maybe he is older. He seems more outspoken than the first guy. We're going to talk about I versus E in this episode. They talk about MBT. We're going to talk about the personality difference in the show. Jimmy, when he first got there, it was difficult for him. Jimmy couldn't make eye contact with Jaeyoung. So it was difficult for her to even look at him. It was difficult for him to look at her. Jimmy in his confession said he live alone. Instead of just wasting time dating, he want to get married. He wants somebody by his side. So Jimmy is ready. And I think later in the episode, he said something about all his friends are married. So he must be one of the single friend when all his friends are married.
전 친구들이 다 결혼을 해서
아,
여자친구도 있고 장기로 사귄 여자친구도 있고 해서
He even said something about he's not like lonely, he's just bored. Jimmy is also very handsome. And another guy I have, the third guy I have, so far the only girl I have is Jaeyoung. Now we have a third guy who I have. Chaeyoung. He was kind of funny. He was just amazed by how beautiful that house. Before you even get inside, he was just admiring the place. It was just so funny to me. When they show all the book that the contestants have prepared. You know, remember when they do that a lot in the Chinese house, where they prepare something. Sometimes a cute emoji thing online that you have to message. They did something very interesting here because they wanted to like a little bit distinguish this for just simple like I send you a senior because I'm interested in you. They actually have contestants do like a quiz before they come here. Like they have to answer 33 questions about dating and marriage. All the answer they combine them in different books. And this will be very interesting because the girl will choose the book that they're interested in getting to know, or the person that they're interested in getting to know. Those were very good questions. There was a lot of interesting questions related to marriage. So each resident will read the book and decide which one to pick. And you can see the panelists who say, oh, I hope this person, the person that I like, hold this book. It was just kind of cute that they say that. Jaeyoung, the third guy, he asked Jaeyoung. So far, Jaeyoung is the only girl there. She's talking to the guys, or the guy asking her a question. He asked her, was it difficult for you to choose? She said that no, it wasn't difficult. Who said he has to read twice before he selected. And then they're talking about the number of books here. It was kind of a sport, not really a sport, because Jaeyoung said, oh, she has to read 4 books before decided. Like it was easy for her to choose among the 4. The guy said 4 books. We only have 3. The guy said we only have 3 books, and she back up her answer. She said, I don't know if it was 3 or I don't know if it was 4.
4권 있었던 거죠.
모르겠어요. 4권이었는지 3권이었는지.
So we know by this that there'll be 4 guys and 3 girls. Even the end of the episode, not to spoil the episode, when they show the trailer, we see the last guy arrive. Finally, another girl arrived. Woo-jae, the shy guy at the beginning, seemed very excited. He moved quickly. He gets her water. Jaeyoung seemed a little bit disappointed because she noticed, girls have that intuition. They can notice the change in the guy that they're interested in. Oh, you were just shy, you didn't talk. Oh, I thought we were both shy. Now you are moving so quickly. You go and get the water for the new girl. You tell her, put your jacket here. Girl notice those type of things. The second girl to have, her name is Ji-won. And this is what happened when they were sitting. Ji-won, she noticed that Chaeyoung was sitting next to a window. Because he was sitting next to a window, all the sun was coming to him. She asked him, is it comfortable over there? Like the sun is just, it's not good, Chaeyoung changed his seat. He sat somewhere else. It was very nice of her to notice that, and so he moved to a different seat. Finally, the last girl arrived, and she actually drove here instead of just, I don't know how the other people arrived. Maybe they took a taxi, but she drove there. I'm like, I can smell favorite from far away. I don't know yet. I like her personality, but when the episode was going through, I kind of see myself in Jaeyoung more, because I feel like she's introverted. By the way, I did my test. They took about MBTI so much in this episode. I said I gotta go take my test, but I need to take another test because this test say that I'm too judgmental. I need to double check again. So I will talk about the result of my test at the end of the episode because they talk about this in this episode. She has a very bright personality. She's very social with the guys, and you can notice how much the ambience changed because so far we will talk about that the two girls who arrived, they are most in the introvert part, and she's very extroverted.
약간 공기 흐름이 바뀌었네요.
The finally noticed that when she laughed, she turned to laugh without covering her face. While the two other girls will laugh and cover their face, they will cover the face. Chayon seems very interested. He's the one who volunteered to get her water. Remember, Chayon was the one talking about the house. He was inspecting the house as soon as he came there. He seemed very interested in the last girl. The last girl name is Hannah. So the sky. Hannah is not shine like I talk about, and this is where they start talking about MBTI. Some people say they are in, some people say they are E. Introverted versus extroverted. Are you in the introverted part or are you in the extroverted part? The panelists already see the love triangle. I'm like, where? It's just started. I don't know where you guys see the love triangle. I just getting started. I'm still learning people's name when you're talking that is you telling me that there's love triangle already. They say Uj, Jayon, and somebody else. I don't know if they say G1, but they will say like I think they probably say G1 is probably like a love triangle over there because even when G1 arrived, UJ was moving faster, just like I said earlier, compared to be like the shy guy. They finally noticed that. They also noticed Hannah's personality. The other girl, emotion, she's the one who laughs. She's talking more. As soon as she got there, they were talking more. So they play rock, paper, scissors to determine which person get what home. After they introduce themselves, so far we have 6 people, 3 guys and 3 girls. They are in the house. They went and explored the house. The guys play rock, paper, scissors to determine which home they want, and the girl holds something on the paper to determine which home they will get. So I'm glad it was easy to choose the room. That's not an issue. I feel like a lot is happening, but nothing is happening. But with this type of show, detail are very important. I notice that detail, how people are sitting, how people are eating, how people are looking, especially in the kitchen, like how people are reacting to something, how people are laughing, how people are not laughing. So a lot of things are happening, but nothing is happening. So after they finish the introduction, this is where Chayon mentioned the books that I was talking about earlier, and the panelists already explained it was like the 32 questions that they were asked in different color, represent different person. The panelists tried to guess which book belonged to who. They used like the clue what's going on in the episode to determine, oh, maybe this book is this person belong to this person, or maybe this book belong to that person.
하늘색.
나만 아는 나의 플러팅 스킬, 주변을 서성거리는 것.
재현 씨?
하늘색 재현 같아요. 재현은 우재를 좋아하잖아.
Now, even in the evening, Hannah seems to get along very well with the guys. At least with 2 of the guys. Uche is more in the shy side. She get along with the 2 E guys, like the 2 E guys. I'm talking about Jimmy and I'm talking about Chayon. They are in the kitchen. They are cooking together. You can just hear ha 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 laughing. Meanwhile, Uche and Jayon and G1 are in the living room. They are all introverted. They are just so quiet. They barely talk. They first say let's go play game, but they end up just talking, but they barely talk. All they can hear is the conversation people have in the kitchen, people who are cooking. I'm talking about Hannah, I'm talking about Chayon, and I'm talking about Jimmy.
말해버렸다. 말도 안 되는 말을 했어. 되는 거잖아. 맞아. 연습. 저기다 이어서.
You will find out something so funny to watch, and why those people get along so well, even though they just met I just met you. This is crazy. Call me baby. The introverted people decided to join the extroverted people in the kitchen. And you see them all in the kitchen. I say, oh, this is my nightmare. When I see everybody in the kitchen, every moving part, it's just drive me crazy. Like people who cook, people not know how to cook. Everybody try to do something. But you know the funny thing, even though it's my nightmare, it's one of the best thing in high senior or now high parent is happening. Notice the kitchen. Something about the kitchen, something about the table when people are eating. Notice the detail. This is what I love about this show. It's the detail. Things are in the detail. So Jeon, she tried to get closer to Woojae in the kitchen, and the panel noticed that in one of the books, the person said if she likes someone, she would try to get closer to that person to talk to him. And they said this book probably belonged to Jeon. The parents they noticed that and they're talking about the blue book, something like that. Woojae, Jeo, and she was sitting in the living room. I just talk about that. Woojae talk about him being good at rock, paper, scissors. They have a conversation early, something about him being good at rock, paper, scissors. The panelists also noticed that this is somebody wrote about being good at rock, paper, scissors, something like that. And they said this book probably belonged to Woojae. In the mail room now, you see the guy, those are the conversations that they have in between. You know, they were trying to show us what happened before. And we all know right now they're in the kitchen cooking. What happened before. And they see the guys, they were having a conversation about what's the green book belong to? Is it D1 or is it Jeon? I said, no, this book, the person had a lot of detail. Oh, this book, this person mentioned this. It has to be Jeon or it has to be D1 or it has to be Jeon. We don't know. We eventually found out which book belonged to who, and they all agreed that the white book has to be Hanu because she's a very extroverted person. So they noticed that Hanu, like the book is white, it has to be just that can be a clue. Oh, but the sky is blue. Hanu and Chanyo are cooking. They both are the communication so easily. You can see at the beginning, Han and Chanyo are the one talking. Jimmy is not talking a lot right now because Jimmy is tired. They were talking about jet lag that they just got there. He's still a little bit tired. And they showed them like talking in the room. Like they were asking, oh, you can go sleep in this room and sleep in that room. He said that Han asked him what kind of personality he is. He said he's an extrovert. She was surprised. He said, are you an extrovert? He said, yeah. He said, am I an introvert when I'm tired?
I 아니셨어요? 그쵸?
이해요.
이라고 하셨나?
네, 이해인데
근데 지금 힘드셔서
맞아
아이로
잠을 많이 못 잤어요.
Some people are like that. You can be very on, but when you're tired, it's like the energy is down. Even when he got in the house, I thought it was like a quiet type. I was very surprised. As soon as energy level went up, Jimmy was talking in the kitchen, blah 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 blah.
외롭다기보다는 심심하다 해야 되나? 하나 5분 하나
이거,
할까요?
이거.
아 근데 이거 열이 지금 팬이 달아올랐어.
요리 엄청 잘하세요.
아 자꾸 놀려요.
I love how Hannah, she liked to tease him a lot. He was the most talking. He's talking so much in the kitchen. That's why where you hear the introverted people. No, that's how the introverted people who were in the living room notice how much the extroverted people were talking in the kitchen. The chemistry between the three, they were talking so well, like they were getting along so well. I'm like, these people love to hang out together, and they're talking about general stuff like Christmas tree, holiday. This is why Jimmy said that all his friends are married to their long-term girlfriend. He said he doesn't mind being alone. He's just feel like he's bored. He wants a relationship. He wants to get married. He talked about that at the beginning. He's taking this hard pairing very seriously. So now it's time for dinner. They were like in the kitchen talking, blah blah blah. After even when the other people joined there, they were just doing the thing in the kitchen. And this is in the kitchen that you notice that G1 seems to be interested in Jimmy as well. It's not just Harvey who's interested in Jimmy. So we notice already like two love triangle. We will talk about that even more. Now it's time for dinner. They're having pasta made with red wine in Italy, of course. Jimmy is not tired anymore. He talk a lot now. He talking even more than Hannah. Hannah seems interested in Jimmy. This is where you see how people like talk. You can see how people interact in the living room. Is this person interested in that person? You notice that type of thing here. This is where I actually noticed that Jiwa is also interested in Jimmy. I should have paid attention to the conversation when they were having the kitchen. I should have paid attention to that. I was just thought she was just looking at him for no reason. But I noticed that she is interested in Jimmy as well. Hannah keep talking about Jimmy. He's a good cook. Jiwon and Chanyu are talking about her call. Jiwon did something so interesting here. She wanted to talk to Jimmy, but she kind of asked the question to somebody first. She said, Chanyu, do you drink or something like that? What kind of drink do you like?
술 좋아하세요?
네.
He's talking about whiskey, and then she directed the question to Jimmy. She didn't want to ask Jimmy immediately.
술 좋아하세요?
되게 용기 내서 물어본 거야.
그러니까
Jimmy talk about the fact that he loves soju, and for him, he loves pairing food and drink. So he's not like, oh, I love drinking. It's something so funny happened here. Honey noticed that, and they both smile with their eyes.
점심에 먹는 거 좋아해서.
아이고.
So Honey noticed that Jiwon is also interested in Jimmy. That would be interesting. I'm like, girl, it's too early. They are doing too much. Meanwhile, I was like, who is Jimmy interested in? You will be surprised. I'm telling you guys, you will be surprised. So Jiwon, she was trying to get food. Accidentally, the food touched her office. Jimmy got up so quickly. He went to the kitchen to grab her some napkins.
묻으신 것 같은데.
어디?
답길래.
어머
Okay, I said, is that like a senior? Jiwon was very happy. He said, oh, I thought all the time you were only interested in Hanu because you were talking to her. You guys are in the E-club. So now you notice me. You went to grab some chichi for me. Hi. So he said, just say hey, hi. We talk about that when we do the pairing, the message at the end. And also, Jiwon, she seemed happy, even though that incident happened. She might have ruined her sweater, but he paid attention to her. And this is where they talk again about the MBTI in detail. Usually I hear people say, oh, I'm E, I'm T, I'm P, or whatever. But they really went into details. So because of that, I went to do the test. I went to get the test as well to see what I am. I need to take at least 2 or 3 tests to confirm this is what I am. So let's talk about the contestant MBTI first. Uche, the first guy, shy guy, he's in INFJ, he's like advocate, something like that. He's an introvert. G1, she's an ISFJ. They're talking about the difference for them is intuition and sensing. The difference between the two. But they're both introverted. And we have my girl, Jeon. Jeon is ISTP, she's also in the introverted one. They talk about T like she's a thinker. They talk about P, she's a perceiver, something like that.
INFJ.
저는 ISFJ. 그것만 다르지.
저는 ISTP.
유일하게
You wanna learn the crazy thing that I was talking about before? Chaeyoung, Hanan, Jimmy have the same MBTI. They are all ESFG. Everything is the same. It's like, wow.
ESFJ예요. 오, 저랑 똑같아요.
저도요.
진짜요? 되게 사교성이 되게 뛰어나요. 그런 느낌의.
Now everything makes sense that they were all getting along after knowing each other for 5 minutes. They were all just having a great time in the kitchen. They are all the same. They have the same personality. They are not only extroverted, but they are the S, the F, the D is all the same. That's crazy. When they were in the table, Hannah, she laughed a lot. You know, she's a bright person. She laughed a lot of nice reaction. Even the panelists noticed that, oh, she's good at reaction. She do like this, she do a bunch of things. And they noticed that about her. And something funny happened. I don't know if Jimmy said something funny. Hannah should start laughing. Dion also start laughing. Hannah stopped laughing. It was just funny here.
오늘 얹어도 식당에 거기
리액션.
And just like the laughing stopped. I'm like, this girl, I can't beat it. I'm just laugh because it was funny. Dion was laughing at Hannah's reaction. Her reaction is so funny. Hannah just stopped laughing. Jimmy and Nada was talking about, even the panelists say, oh, two girls are interested in Jimmy. We talk about that a lot. But who is Jimmy interested in? We haven't determined yet. And then they show a quick moment, Jimmy talking to Jiyoung. Remember when they first met, they didn't even talk. So Jimmy was like not looking at Jiyoung, and also Jiyoung was not looking at Jimmy. So the first impression wasn't like great. Like some people have good first impressions, some people are just bad with the first impression. So they both were like not talking to each other. And this is the first time Jimmy noticed Jaeyoung laughing because they were talking about, they found out they have something in common. And Jimmy was talking about the jet lag, he didn't get enough sleep, and they were asking why he did in the plane. He said he watched Lovely Honor. I love that drama. I didn't finish the drama, but I'm pretty sure I watched 3 out of 4. I watched 75% of the drama. Me and finishing drama is a whole history. Sometimes there's a bunch of drama that I watch and I just didn't finish the last few episodes. I'm just like that. I don't know if I get bored or I just forget. Something about watching the last few episodes means that it's the end. And sometimes I hold on to it. I say I'm going to watch it later and I never come back to finish the show. It's a problem. It's a problem for sure. But let's not talk about me. So Jimmy and Jaeyoung noticed that they watched the same K-drama, Lovely Honey. good promotion for Lovely Honey. A bunch of people gonna go and watch that show after this episode. So he noticed that, and she even laughed here, like they were just talking. Noticed that, oh, this is the first time you actually laugh at me. You actually laughed. I didn't see your smile before.
1화를 눌렀는데 봤어요? 그때?
엄마 보셔 안 봐가지고. 저도 안 봤어. 봤어.
처음으로 제일 그러니까 초대 영상
That initiates some kind of conversation. So who knows what will happen there? Is she the person he's interested in? We will talk about that in a little bit. The panelists say that Jimmy is interested in Ji-won, not Hannah. Other people say no, he's interested in Hannah. So the panelists don't know who Jimmy is interested in. I'm like, is it gonna be like the Yusuk and Sheehan situation? I'm sorry, I didn't want to talk about Singer and Fan or Yuk-soo and Sheehan again. Is it gonna be the type of connection like, oh, he's gonna choose Ji-won at the beginning, he doesn't really pay attention to her, and then we notice stuff that we didn't notice before. I don't know. I'm saying, is it gonna be like that? Is it gonna win it for me? I don't know. It would be different because we notice who we chose at the end of the episode, but it's still gonna be a lot of freak. This season is like 16 episodes, like 4 months, but I'm not sure it's gonna be 4 months for that. It's probably gonna be a month. Since the E-Club, if I talk about E-Club, I mean the introverted people. The E-Club, I'm talking about the extroverted people. I'm talking about Hannah, Jimmy, and Chaeyoung. Since the extroverted people or the E-Club cook the food, the I-Club is doing the dishes. I'm talking about Jaeyoung, Woo-jae, and Ji-won. They are doing the dishes. And at the end, they show them having some kind of musical box. I said, what are they going to do with that? They mentioned something about putting a message in the musical box. I think those are the things related to the end of the season. We will talk about that later. But for now, they have to send a shorter message about the first impression or the person that you're drawn to. Just like half senior. So that's the person that you're interested in. It's time for the panelists to guess who the message belongs to. This is pretty much Rasina, but they changed it to make it fancy hot pairing. Okay, so the panelists are trying to guess who will send a message to who here. They say that Uj will send to G1, G1 will send it to Jimmy. I'm like, I bet G1 will send a message to Jimmy. I agree with the panelists. Hanu, they say Hanu will send it to Jimmy. Jimmy will send it to Hanu, and the result is quite different. It's not actually what we would expect it. So this is what happened. Jeon, the first girl, she sent a message to Woojae. Like they talk about that also. Jeon was sent to Woojae. So for that, we noticed how Jeon was during the episode. She clearly was interested in Woojae. She noticed his move when he was getting water to a different girl. And Woojae, he sent a message to Jiwon. Yeah, I think the panelists was high about this because Woojae was focusing on Jiwon. Now Jiwon, she sent a message to Jimmy. Jiwon sent a message to Jimmy. But Jimmy sent a message to... That's what we're going to talk about. Is it going to be Hannah? Is it going to be Jiwon? Or is it going to be a new person? Your guess is right. It's the new person. He sent a message to Jeon. He even said at the end, for some reason, he seems drawn to her. They didn't talk much at the beginning. And when they talked, she was laughing. He found out they both lovely honor. Is there something gonna happen there? I don't know. And now Hanun, she sent a message to Chaeyeon, not Jimin. I'm like, what's going on? I thought we competed for Jimmy. Her and G1 were competing for Jimmy attention on the table. What happened? And she explained later that something about the bread. That was when they were eating, there was a bread on the table and nobody would pay attention to that. And Chanyeol did something very nice. He cut the bread, he shared it with everyone. So something like that. She noticed his stable manner, if I can say that. And Chanyeol, he sent a message to Hanun. He said something about her giving like a very good first impression. She's bright, blah 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 blah. After the message sent, we noticed that there was only one pairing, one matching pairing, Hanu and Chanyeol. Even in the trailer, they show like they are on the date. I don't know if those are date already, but we see 3 different pairings. They were just hang out together. I thought Hanu was interested in Jimmy. She said something about Jimmy be a sensitive fox. She was chasing Jimmy during the whole episode, and clearly she was hanging out with both guys, so she can be interested in Chanyeol, not Jimmy. But I thought she was interested in Jimmy. That would be easy for Jiwon if she's interested in Chanyeol. Now, so okay, Jiwon will go in for Jimmy then. But Jimmy seems interested in Jeon. But it doesn't mean that he's not interested in Jiwon as well. So we don't know what will happen. The contestant talking about the first impression, and this is where Hanu says something about Jimmy be a sensitive type. She want to get a chance to know him. So it's not because she chose Chaeyeon that she's not interested in Jimmy. Jiwon noticed Jimmy as soon as she get inside the house. Jiwon is like, for her it's Jimmy. She said he's very handsome. Same with Woojae. Woojae noticed my girl Jeon as soon as he got inside the house. But he also noticed Jiwon as soon as Jiwon walked inside the house. So he have a good impression of Jeon. But Jiwon also make a good impression of him when she got inside the house. That would be interesting. Jiwon first impression of Jimmy, she said it was a little bit self-centered, so he didn't really talk to her. They didn't talk, they were not even looking at each other. Meanwhile, Jimmy said that he was intrigued by her, he's drawn to her. He said it would be hard for them to get closer, but he want to get to know her. It's like they both have different first impression of each other. And I think this is how the episode ended, just the contestant giving their opinion or what they feel about the other contestant, whether they choose them or not. I think that's about it. Thank you so much for watching the first episode of Hard Pairing. Usually I don't hook up this show. I didn't hook up Rasanya. Rasanya was more like a binge watching show for me. But I mean, this year I tried to make more videos. I'm back on YouTube. And I want to make more Korean dating show contents, whether it's K-drama, whether it's dating show, whether it's short. Maybe my channel is taking a new direction. I'm not saying that I'm not going to recap the show that I used to recap before, but I want to do more relate to Korean dating show, Korean short, K-drama, because that's the thing that I'm interested in, and I want to share my love for those things with you guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Thank you so much for loving my lovely enemies K-drama short, because I really enjoy making them. I'm glad you guys love it. I didn't tell you guys I was gonna do something like that. It was like a surprise, because I love the first time I watched that drama, I was laughing so hard. After the first 2 episodes, no, after the first 4 episodes, I said, should I make the short of this drama? It's so fun. I found this drama so fun. I'm pretty sure other people love it as well. That's why I was watching the show, and I just have the idea in my mind. I said, make the short for this video. Yes, and people gonna love it. And I'm glad I'm making the short. It's just something that I enjoy doing right now, and I will finish the short with the drama. It's only 12 episodes, but I really love it. And we keep growing. I'm so thankful for all the new subscribers after making this short. Thank you so much. We're still on the goal of getting 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I think we're working hard toward that goal. I cannot get there without your help. I'm so thankful for you for giving me a chance for watching my video, and I promise you I will work harder to make better content. Thank you so much. Oh, I forgot. I said at the end of the episode I was gonna share my MBTI result. So this is what I have. Just like the first person, my result was I don't know. I can't believe I forgot to share my result with you guys. Give me a second. So the result say I'm INTG. I'm not F. I'm INTG, and they say I'm like an architect. I'm gonna have to like look for all the results to make sure it's really my personality type. They say I'm 65% introvert. I knew that I was introverted. I thought it was 50-50, but nobody is ever 50-50. They say something about, I have 61% intuitive, 64% thinker, 99% judging. I don't think I'm that judging. And 60% turbulent. So I don't know what it means. Let me read a little bit about this. I'm the type of person who enjoy being alone. I hate that. I hate the fact that I'm like that. So I'm the architect type of person. INTD. That's what I am. INTD. An architect, introverted, intuitive, thinking, and judging. Am I a judging person? Architect is a personality type with introverted, intuitive, thinking, and judging trait. This thoughtful, tactile love, perfecting the detail of life, applying creativity and rationality to everything they do. Basically, I'm a perfectionist. I'm also a very difficult person. The inner world is often private and complex one. Yeah. I think it's little. I'm gonna take another test, but I think I can really understand. I'm a planner. The things that I like to do, I like them to be perfect a little bit. I'm a spontaneous person when it comes to like, oh, I want to go buy this, oh, I want to do this. But in general, I'm very like I like to focus on a schedule. I plan everything ahead, because why am I able to make so many videos when I'm like I have a full-time job? Because I am a planner. Because I plan everything ahead, even the time, my entertainment time. If I'm not a planner, I won't be able to recap. I won't be able to make any video. So I'm a very detailed person. Yeah. People with the NIDT personality type, architect, are intellectually curious individual with a deep city thirst of knowledge. INTG, time to very creative and ingenuity, straightforward, rationality, and self-improvement. They constantly work toward enhancing intellectual ability and are often driven to an intense desire of master any or every topic they pick their interest. Yeah, I'm like that. I am like that. I'm pretty much a perfectionist. It doesn't matter what I do. I always try to do my 100%. Even at work, I was employee of the year last year and this year. No, the last previous year. I'm like, sometimes I feel like I need to chill. Sometimes I say, okay, I'm just gonna take one day. I'm not working. I swear to God, by the end of that day, I'll be doing something. So I'm gonna have to take the test again, but this really makes sense to me. If I take a test again, it's the same. I will let you know about the result, what I am. I never took this test. Nah, I'm glad I took it. And they say people with NITD personality type, independent is called one independent to the core, want to shake off older people expectation, pursue their own idea. Oh my God, that's so me. I hate that. It's so me. Maybe that's me. They say energy don't just learn new things to show. They generally enjoy expanding the limit of their knowledge. Oh my God, social frustration. I'm not a very social person. People with NTD personality type may wonder whether dealing with other people is even worth the frustration. This is not good. This is not good. Okay. Okay. Maybe that's me. Do I need to take another test? I see. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.